What's up, guys? Kevin here. So I just want to be upfront. I played only a few hours of this game. I take that back. I lied. I did not play 3 hours. I played 20 minutes and watched the remaining 2 hours and 40 minutes of this game. And it is one of the worst games I've ever purchased. I'm talking about Persona 5 Strikers. I think it's Persona 5 Scramble in Japan. I love that name a lot more. But this game, I get spin-offs. Persona is a big IP now, which is crazy. It's crazy, but I think it's time for me to detach myself from Persona. I love Persona 4 Golden. I love it a lot. One of my favorite games of all time. Persona 5 just didn't do it for me. And then Persona 5 Scramble just kind of reinforced that. And I think there's a big issue with game length. We're starting to see that a lot. I'm starting to see a lot of discussion, especially around Assassin's Creed Valhalla, just being too long. Like, hey, this is a good game here, but it's just too long. And I'm starting to see that over and over and over again, which absolutely makes sense because gamers are, they're like myself. Their average age is in their 30s. I don't have a family or kids, but I still don't have any time to play video games. So when I load up Persona 5 Scramble and my whole night is spent just watching cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, it's disrespectful as fuck as a gamer. I'm just like, what the hell? What the fuck? And I was trying to play last night. I actually fell asleep. I was so tired just from watching the cutscene. I fell asleep, woke up, and was still in the cutscene. This game is just disrespectful to your time as a gamer. Not only that, and all the stuff, I heard this stuff going in, but I'm like, you know what? Everyone is still calling it Persona 5 2. It's the true sequel to Persona. It's not like one of these spin-offs, which is cool and all, but I left Persona 5 thinking, all right, that was an okay game, but I didn't really care for the characters. And the characters in this game, I don't have an attachment to anyone. I hate everyone in this cast. I really do. The only cast member I really like is Morgana. And everyone I think hates Morgana. But yeah, Persona 5 Strikers, it ain't it for me. Everyone's all like, oh, it's not like a Musou game, but it's like, it is cool to do make it like a Persona 5 dungeon. And you get to certain areas, and then, of course, a lot of enemies drop, and you got to pretty much kill a Musou style. There's a little bit more involved in terms of strategy and selecting your moves like an actual, Persona RPG, but I think people are going a little too far in the other end saying, no, it's not a Warriors game. But yeah, it is like an actual Persona game, just with a little bit of Warriors Musou gameplay. With what gameplay is there. I'm sure it opens up, but holy crap. I just have a worry about this, that these long cutscenes are not going to go away. My thinking is a lot of people are into video games now, and a lot of people don't mind it. They don't mind the cinematic. Like, I don't even mind it either, but it has to be real good. If you're going to have me put the controller down, you got to show me a really good movie, and these movies aren't good. And the stakes don't feel high. This just feels like a very contrived plot to get the Phantom Thieves back together, and they're supposed to be on summer vacation, and then shit starts going down, and I don't know. It just feels like, it feels like they're milking this series. And I'd like to see more mainstream. I'd like to see Persona 6. We should be probably getting close to Persona 7, but we live in a world where, oh, this game did well? Well, let's put it on pause and let's just throw out a bunch of DLC and little side quest games like this, which I'm tired of seeing. I'd rather go back to a world where we get like sequels every year. And then, yeah, some are good and some not good, but, we could be what? This Persona came out 2017, at least in the US. Could you imagine we had like Persona 6 in 2018, Persona 7 in 2019, Persona 8 in 2020. We're about to get Persona 9 in 2021. Could you imagine that? No, I mean, I want them to spend their time on the games, but, I do miss that. I do miss that a little bit. I don't want these little crappy spin-offs where I fell asleep because it's a movie. I don't watch movies. There's a reason why I don't watch movies or shows after work. I just fall asleep. I was playing Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, which, is very guilty of having really lengthy cutscenes, but they're pretty good. I like the cast. But there's a little side quest in that game where you meet this vintage movie theater owner. He invites you in to watch a movie, and you're like, okay. And he's worried because movies make him fall asleep. And the game is you got these Rams, and it kind of looks like a Catherine, like straight out of Catherine. They're both Sega. And it's a little mini game to keep Ichiban awake so he can watch the movie and not offend the movie theater dude. It's hilarious. And that's what this game did to me. I fell asleep. I don't care. I don't care for the story. When it started out, I'm like, all right, cool. They're on summer vacation and there's going to be some Persona shit going down. And nah, it ain't it. It just didn't click at all with me. And when I see the characters, I wasn't like, oh my God, there's Ryuju, there's Lady On. I don't care for any of the characters. I just don't care. None of them. I don't have an attachment to anyone. I feel like it's a huge slap in the face to Persona 4 because that cast is amazing. That cast is amazing. Like, there's personality traits to each and every one of the cast of characters in Persona 4 Golden. Not saying that their personality traits are not there in Persona 5 Scramble or Persona 5 in general, but it's like you move from your high school where you know all your friends, you love your friends, and then you go to a new high school and they're very accepting, but it's just not the same people, and it's just different. It's just different. And that's what it was like for me going from Persona 4 to Persona 5. And Strikers just, I can't believe how long these cutscenes are. And also, like, the game looks like shit. I'm playing on a PS5. I know it's a PS4 game, but it's like a flickering, just low-res garbage of a game. Like, come on, please. Do better. Do better. All right, so that's my review. If I had to give a number on it, I don't like giving numbers, especially a game I didn't only played a couple hours. I'd give it 4 out of 10. Yeah, 4 out of 10 is my score. But, I only put a few hours. Maybe if I were to keep with it, maybe something will click. Maybe the long-ass cutscenes would subside. But that's the thing about video games, especially a game I didn't come in so hot on. Like, you gotta earn it right away. This game didn't earn it. I'm actually really pissed that I can't return it. I may still try. I don't think PS5 even allows you to hide games because I don't even want to see this in my library because I'm recording this right now. It still hasn't officially launched. But if you bought the $70 version, you get to play it a few days early. So, yeah, that's $70 that could have been spent elsewhere. I wish I bought Neo 2. That was cheaper. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think of Persona 5 Strikers, if you like it, why you like it, why I'm wrong, or maybe you agree. And I will talk to you later. Later.